Hey everyone, welcome to a new segment of my channel, Raccoon Review. Since I typically tend to talk about movies and TV shows and whatnot, and I got a bit of a head start with my review for Disney Plus a few months ago, I think now would be the perfect time to go into further depth on other new media. For my inaugural episode of Raccoon Review, I take a look at the new anime that just premiered on Netflix that seems to be tailor-made for the furry fandom, Beastars. Adapted from a Japanese manga by Paru Itagaki, the story takes place at Cherryton Academy, an elite school set in a larger world inhabited by anthropomorphic animals. The main characters are Legoshi, a tall male wolf with an unassuming but gentle personality prone to panic attacks, and Haru, a very small dwarf rabbit with a love of flowers. Both are misfits of their respective groups of predator and prey, respectively. Hot on the heels of a murder in their school involving an alpaca student named Tem, the tensions between the different species of Cherryton are on edge. Legoshi is a stage technician in the school's drama club, which literally and figuratively sets the stage for the unfolding story when these two unlikely animals meet and become reluctant friends while also fighting the natural urges of predator versus prey. For this review, I'm going to talk about the series, the characters, and the visual style while also giving my own final judgment on whether the show is good or not. Let's begin with the series examination itself. As mentioned, predators versus prey is a big part of the show and is largely represented by the relationship between Legoshi and Haru. The best way I can describe this dynamic is if Zootopia had undergone the rated R treatment and added sex, violence, and gore to the mix. In other words, it's Zootopia turned up to 11. The school's drama club is the center of the series, and it serves as a literal backdrop to a bit of a class dynamic between the various students, as I'll explain later. Legoshi, while a wolf, is trying his best to be gentle and polite towards all animals. When he does get awkward, that inner monologue starts up and his turmoil really begins. It's really something everyone can relate to when you're literally putting on a mask and trying to behave one way, but your inner voice is telling you that you're weak. When Legoshi first meets Haru, he pounces on her in the dark and debates whether to eat her or not, still citing that he is in fact a wolf. Haru, on the other hand, is just as vulnerable when she's trying to be strong. The high school rumor mill being what it is, however, she's repeatedly accused of having sex with all the various male animals throughout the school, which is only partly true. She's even picked on by other rabbits. When she meets Legoshi for the second time, apparently not recognizing him, he's stopping by her flower gardens to pick up flowers for the drama club, and she takes his awkward silence as nervousness and proceeds to undress herself in front of him in order to get him to have sex with her for some reason, and she gets as far as starting to take off his pants. Legoshi panics and runs away. The more times they meet, the more they're drawn to each other, but they also have to fight their natural urges, Legoshi wanting to eat her and Haru wanting to run away. I won't spoil the rest of this interesting dynamic, but they genuinely want to be friends with each other. Moving on to the character dynamic, class systems are a big part of the series, with the drama club at the center of it all. While Legoshi works as a stage technician, the main star of the drama club is Louie, a proud and refined deer who is probably one of the most complicated characters on the series. He will not settle for anything less than a perfect performance, and he resorts to use various intimidation techniques to rile up Legoshi, never once showing fear, as well as continuing to perform for the school, no matter what the cost. He starts off as a manipulative character for his own gains, but genuinely comes to care for Legoshi as well as Haru. The title of the series, Beastars, refers to the title gained by the most popular student in the school, and Louie begins the series definitely on his way up there. Other supporting characters get a chance to shine and make their own marks on the show, including Jack, a peppy golden retriever who is Legoshi's best friend, Bill, a large Bengal tiger determined to also make a name for himself in the drama club as an actor, but who also uses rabbit blood as a pick-me-up, and Goen, a mysterious panda in the black market who attempts to rehabilitate and reform carnivores who give in to their natural instincts. The show is topped off by a marvelous cast of voice actors, including Jonas Scott as Legoshi, Lara Jill Miller as Haru, Ben Diskin as Jack, and Griffin Putow as Louie. I've already watched the show in English, and will most likely watch it again with the original Japanese voice track to compare. Either way, I think the voice acting matches the style extremely well, and personally, With Legoshi being a big hit with us furries, I'm calling it right now. Let's get Jonas Scott as Anthrocon Guest of Honor for 2021 or 2022. Make it happen, Uncle Kage. Finally, the animation. Oh my lord. The animation in this series is absolutely outstanding. A mix of traditional hand-drawn animation and CGI, it looks absolutely stunning. The lighting, especially in the scenes which take place on stage, give a real dynamic to the real drama unfolding behind the scenes. Even the title sequence is done with stop-motion puppets. That's amazing! Some of my favorite moments was when Legoshi becomes too awkward around Haru and his inner voice can get all rattled and discombobulated. I love animation where characters become tongue-tied. Being animals, you definitely see the animal features in the characters' faces, but at the same time, they give off a real human quality not seen in anthro animation before. I don't watch a lot of anime, but Beastars definitely grabbed my attention and held on to it. So, what's my final score on this amazing series? I can definitely say without a doubt, Beastars is one of, if not the greatest animes of all time. It's definitely worth your time, and once you get past the more adult situations that happen, which can be laugh-out-loud funny, you get a true dramatic shift towards a great story, marvelous characters, interesting dynamics, and amazing animation that will be a big hit towards furries as well as anime fans in general. I give it a solid 10 out of 10. I so cannot wait for Season 2. I really hope you like this review, and I certainly can't wait for more Beastars. I also recommend reading the manga as well if you want more. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring the bell for future notifications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time